Okay guys, welcome, and this video will be for a tutorial for my eyebrows. So if you would like to watch it, just stay tuned. Okay, first I use it both ways. I use two different ways to do my eyebrows. I have been using this pencil from MAC, and it's a spike, and this is one of my, of course, favorite ones. And what I'll do, I'll just follow eyelash here. I follow my eyebrow shape that I already have. As I've mentioned it before, you guys know that my eyebrows are tattooed. And if you guys are thinking having yours tattooed, I would advise against it. First, the color will not last. It will not last. I mean, I've had mine done since 2006, maybe October 2006, and of course it lost the color. I got them tawny color because I didn't want them to be too dark and I didn't want them to be too light. So that was a perfect color then, and I did them too high. So what I try to do now is the peak of the eyebrow, I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of all the way up here. So now that I have more knowledge of the makeup, and I just kind of do them differently, but I kind of like to stay below that peak or the highest point of the brow, and I just kind of feel this in. And the other way, I either use this pencil or I use this gel color gel liner that I got, this brown, and it's from LA Colors, but it's really nice, and I like the consistency because it goes real smooth, and it's real easy to work with. And as everybody, I try to keep my eyebrows as close as the other one, but like a lot of people say, they're sisters, not twins, so they will look kind of slightly different, but I try to keep them as similar as possible. It's kind of really similar. I'm glad I'm not having so much of a hard time today, since I'm doing a tutorial, because sometimes, believe me or not, sometimes I have the hardest time to get them to look similar, but I guess God is on my corner today, and they are really working with me this morning. Okay, after I do that, I either use this little palette from ELF, or I use the dark color from MAC, which is Mystery, or I use the gel liner dark brown from LA Girl, actually LA Girl. So whichever one of those I want to use, I use it with a angle brush. This is a no-name brand. And this one here actually I'm going to use this one from Elf. And this is kind of like a little gel also. So I'm just going to apply that to make them a little bit darker. And then I'm going to wipe the brush a little bit. Wipe off that excess of that color. And I'm going to use this lighter one. And the color of this palette, little palette, is actually medium. And I'm going to apply this lighter color right here at the very inner corner of the eyebrow, and just kind of drag it out so I can set the color, because that's what it does. And this one I'm gonna brush it upward. Same goes for the And I feel that this one is a little too, so I'm going to grab this pencil again. It's a little bit light right here. There you go. And then my next step is to get the concealer brush again, wipe it off, and get my MAC NC20 to just clean up, to make them a little bit cleaner, and to cover from the bottom. And make sure that you clean the tips of the brush, the red tip of the brush, because you will have some of the black dark pencil that you're trying to remove. And then on this other one, do the same thing. And here, just kind of bring down that color. And blend it down until it kind of disappears. And then for the top part, because you can tell where it needs to be a little bit too big, a little bit cleaned. So I'm going to use this Sonia Kachuk, and I'm going to use this contour over here. And I'm just going to go, just clean it, and then it would also help to cover that red from the tattoo. And I cut a little bit from the little tail. So what I'll do is just get a little bit more, and I just do it. So this is a little bit darker, and this is from the LA girl. And make sure you blend this concealer upward, because you don't want it to look kind of crazy. And that's it for the eyebrows. I hope you guys like them, and I see that I always like this one for some reason. I always like this one better, because this one looks a little bit more boxy. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay, well, anyway, they look nice. So, but yeah, every day will be easier to do than some other days. So, you know, I hope this helped you guys, and stay tuned and keep watching. Next time I will do a tutorial on some eyeshadows. So stay tuned, and I'll see you later. Bye.